Hey there, and welcome to Capital City Sports. It wasn't a very busy week, but we did have three big matchups for the equestrian team and the men's and women's basketball team. Hi, I'm your host Eli Brand, and our first event this week was equestrian. Coming off of a big win against previously undefeated SMU in Dallas last week, the equestrian team returned home to Blythewood to take on the Texas A&M Aggies. And Justin Lindler was there.
You're right, Eli. I am here at Wynwood Farms, and the Gamecocks are definitely looking to build off of that momentum they earned last weekend when they defeated the SMU Mustangs as they host the Aggies of Texas A&M today. To begin today, the Aggies earned 3 points in horsemanship, while the Gamecocks earned just 1 point coming from senior Megan Overberg. Overberg defeated Bailey Cook with the score of 74 to 67.5. Following horsemanship, Gamecocks Madison Bremen and Lizzie Vanderwall both won points in equitation on the field for the Gamecocks. Bremen would go on to win the most outstanding performer in this event. Midway through the match, the Aggies led the Gamecocks with the score of 6-3. The Aggies would go on to clinch today's match by winning 4 of 5 possible points in equitation over fences. Bremen was the lone point for South Carolina, which was her second point of the day, and she defeated Ryan Murphy of Texas A&M while riding the horse Batman. The final event of the day was in reining, where Paisley Roberts and Bailey Walters earned the final 2 points for the Gamecocks. Roberts would go on to win the Most Outstanding Performer award for her 69.5 to 68 victory over Texas A&M's Ashton Dunkel. The Aggies would go on to win the match with the final score of 12-6. The Aggies improved to 8-3 on the year with their victory over the Gamecocks today. South Carolina will be back at home next week at Wynwood Farm as they host the Georgia Bulldogs. Thanks, Eli. Back to you.
Thanks, Justin. Our second event of the week was men's basketball against Florida. Having already won in Gainesville this season, South Carolina looked to complete the sweep against the Gators at Colonial Life Arena. There at the CLA was Nick Veronesi.
Thank you, Eli. The South Carolina men's basketball team's last victory came in Gainesville against the Florida Gators. Today, they take on Florida again as they look to snap a 4-game losing streak. Let's take a look at the highlights. The Gators were hoping to build off of a home win against LSU, but scoring came at a premium early. Florida junior Jalen Hudson took a hard swat from Chris Silva, who had 5 blocks for the game. The Gators expanded their lead to 11 before South Carolina coach Frank Martin drew a technical foul. Frank Booker came off the bench early and would go 6 for 13 from the field to lead the team with 17 points. And Silva would soon follow with a hard dunk to get the crowd on its feet. Florida's defense, however, was dominant all day. 3 players, including senior guard Chris Chiozza, led the team with 7 rebounds. And the Gators out-rebounded the Gamecocks 46-24 for the game. South Carolina would make just 15 field goals, and they suffered their 5th straight loss with a 65-41 defeat. Coach Martin discussed the frustrations of the team after the game.
Playing team, most disciplined, toughest bunch of you-know-what that would take the court every time we play. And obviously, because of the efforts of the ones that have come before, our fans have bought in, and they're here for us and helping us, and our guys I have not kept my word with the way we played today. We couldn't guard a ball screen. We wouldn't fight to deal with the ball screen. We got out-rebounded by 22 or 3. They blocked 10 of our shots. We got outshot at the free throw line. Got beat in every category that's about effort and discipline.
Frank Booker led South Carolina with 17 points, but the Gamecocks shot just 27.6% from the field, as Florida used tenacious defense to win 65-41. South Carolina will return home next Saturday to take on Auburn. For Capital City Sports, this is Nick Veronesi. Back to you, Eli.
That'll wrap it up for us this week. Next week, we'll cover several events, including the opening weekends for baseball and softball. Be sure to tune in. For Capital City Sports, I'm Eli Brand.